Okay, so my first ever cold approach was in 2024. I was 15 at that moment, and I was on holiday in Spain with my aunts, my uncle, and my nephew. At that time, I wasn't really focused really on getting girls yet. Really, it was kind of in my mind, but I wasn't really thinking that much about it. And we were just chilling in the pool there, and I saw a girl, and she was looking at me, and I was looking at her, and I thought, oh sweet, she's looking back. And at that moment in time, I don't know what it was, but there were a lot of girls looking at me and my nephew because we were just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we were just in the pool and we were together. All four of us, we were just together. And I saw her looking at me and I was like, shit, I want to go over, kind of. But one, it's scary. And two, my family is here. So I just thought, let's go back to the camping spot, eventually. And then we went back, and I said to them like, I'm going to the pool by myself, like I'm going alone. So I'm in the pool, right, and I'm seeing her, and I'm thinking like, shit, I need to go over there. And she suddenly just goes under the water. She just goes like this, and she comes up, and I'm like, hi, I say something to her, like something like hi, something like that, right? But there were a lot of Dutch people on that camping, so I just said hello in my own language, in Dutch, right? But she was French, so she was like, I don't speak Dutch or whatever. I'm French. So I just started the conversation in English, and it went a little bit like, how old are you, blah 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 blah. Turned out she was 19, and I was trying to convince her like, yeah, does it really matter though, because I'm 15, she's not 19, something like that. And I was like, does it matter? She was like, yes. But shit like that happens. It was a fun conversation though, because I just went up there, didn't really want anything out of the conversation. It was just, I wanted to say hello. I wanted to like see what she wanted, and it was really a fun conversation. And then I went back to my nephew, and I was like, I did that, and I was all proud of myself because it's scary, right? I was kind of shivering when I went to talk to her first, but then like, you're shivering and then you say something, and then it's just gone because you're in a conversation with a human, right? It's really not scary. But for the guys who think it is scary, I got a detailed explanation, follow along instruction guide for you, right? So you are here, you're living your life, you see a beautiful girl, she has looked at you. Like, if that shit happens, she has looked at you, it's easier, right? She looks at you, you make eye contact, maybe she smiles, it's way easier. If she hasn't even looked at you yet, things are a little bit harder. But first, for when she looks at you and she smiles at you, just instantly go there. I don't want to hear anything, just instantly walk up there, because that's the most important. If you go there, that's the biggest step, right? Because the conversation doesn't matter. If she likes you, it doesn't really matter what you say. If you just walk up there and you say hello, or you say whatever comes to mind, that's good. That's the biggest step, because if you can get that step, like, to be a regular thing and to not be scary, you're in, bro. You can walk up to anywhere, to any girl anywhere, like, you can just do it. So the biggest step is to look at her, she looks at you back, and you walk up there. Then you just say hello, or you just say whatever comes to mind. That's the most important. Then you've got a conversation, maybe you make her laugh, maybe you get her number. Leave on the high of the conversation, right? If the conversation turns out to be very funny, you laugh a lot, just leave when you've laughed. Not when it like gets all dry and boring and all that stuff, because then she will remember you in a bad way. Like, this guy is boring, this guy is whatever. Just leave when there's been a fun moment. Get her number and get the fuck out of there. Now, for when she hasn't really looked at you yet, I think it's still possible. It's like, it's harder because she hasn't paid any attention to you, but you can still just walk up there and do the exact same thing. You just kind of wave at her or whatever. In the gym, I've done it multiple times. I just see a girl and she's doing some weird exercise or whatever, and I do a thumbs up or whatever, and I ask, like, you know, what exercise is that? Or like, come on, like, you're doing a good job. Something like that. It really isn't hard. You just say whatever comes to mind, or you just say hello. And when she has like AirPods in or something, you just wave at her and you just say something, or you just say something twice. That's what I've done sometimes. You know, I just see someone, she has AirPods in, and I say hello, or I say like good job, something like that. And she doesn't really hear it, but she sees that I'm speaking, and I just say it again. And she takes them out, you know, and she's, oh, I think, you know. And sometimes it just doesn't lead to anything. And that's not really a problem. It's more the experience you need to get, and it's just like fun. But yeah, just, you see her, you walk up there, you say hello. That's the big three. Then you will look what kind of person it is, you know, what will happen. That's all after that, right? The biggest step for you, if you don't really regularly talk to women, is just walk up to a woman, say hello. That's it. If she likes you, just saying hello is enough, right? Because she will just entertain the conversation because she likes you. That's a very important thing to be attractive. I think I kind of was that then, because, you know, she entertained the conversation. The only thing was, I was like I was 15 years old and she was like 19. So yeah, be attractive. That's important. Just go gym, bro. Then you're good. Just train hard, sleep good, eat good. You know, I cannot really say anything about sleep lately because my sleep schedule is fucked up. It's really fucked up. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. So, next time you see someone, see a girl specifically, she looks at you, she smiles at you, maybe even walk up there, say hello, and everything will be all right. Go and try it. Bye-bye.